Colts had worked out some quarterbacks earlier in the week, but they said you were someone who had already been on their radar for a while, became highly recommended from Daniel. So I guess what's that relationship with Daniel been like so far, and how did it wind up you coming here?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, obviously got to know Daniel a little bit last year in Minnesota, and I was the third string inactive, and he was on practice squad, so we kind of got to bond, because we weren't really doing a whole lot out of practice. So, it's been great. He's been awesome so far, but just trying to soak in as much information as I can. This is my third offense in 6 weeks now, so just trying to learn as much as I can and get up to speed.
What was the week like? I mean, you get a call on Rypien, I assume?
Yep.
Colts? How did that, then what transpired to get you today, or yesterday, whatever?
Yeah, well, I guess it was probably on Tuesday that it kind of all was getting finalized, but tried to get out on Wednesday, and flight got canceled out of San Diego, so or that was Tuesday night, so I had to fly in yesterday. It's been a bit of a whirlwind for sure, but glad to just finally get here and get to work. Woke up 5-1, which is always a great feeling in the NFL to be a part of a winning team. So it's been great.
Brett, how much overlap, if at all, with Minnesota and Cincinnati is this offense?
I mean, similar pass concepts. Everybody kind of runs the same stuff, but it's just wording it differently. So it's not necessarily learning, it's more of unlearning things that I've called stuff in the past, and now we'll have different terminology here. So for me, it's just trying to tie those two together, figure out what is what, and then kind of go from there.
When you see how this offense has been operating in the league, what's been your impression, I guess early on, and even personal when it comes to meeting Shane Steichen and knowing he's the play caller?
Yeah, he's been awesome so far. I haven't got to watch a ton of their film yet this year, but obviously you look at the statistics and what they've done through 6 weeks. It's just been really unbelievable. So it's been great to get to know him and kind of be in meetings these last really today and kind of late into yesterday as well. So I'm just excited about it.
Minnesota and Kevin O'Connell is starting to be known as kind of like a pit stop to like bigger and better things. Sam and now Daniel. What kind of positive impact did that have for you, and what is it about that place and Kevin that has kind of left guys being better than when they got there?
Yeah, I think Kevin's a great coach. I think he does a great job. Obviously played the position. Their offensive scheme is very, very good. They work hard and put guys in the right position, I'd say, is the best thing that they do. But I would also say Sam and Daniel are great players as well, and so when you get a great offensive mind like that together, and you get great players and put them in the right position, they're going to succeed. So
Obviously, your Uncle Mark had a lot of success in the NFL, but did he ever tell you stories about backing up Peyton Manning that one year?
Yeah, well, I mean, I was a Colts fan growing up just for that reason. That was kind of the first time I started watching football. My mom, she actually sent me a picture the other day of back in the 06 Super Bowl, I want to say, against the Bears. I had like a bunch of Colts face paint on and stuff, so kind of a cool moment for me to be here. That was obviously like the first time I started watching football. I'm still trying to dig up some dirt on my uncle from guys that have been around here for a while. So I'll get back to you on that. But it's exciting for sure.
Do you still have your Colts gear just tucked away somewhere? I know you've outgrown it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I've outgrown it, I hope, at this point. But I'm sure it's somewhere back at the house.
Shane mentioned that, I want to say his brother was like your ball boy or something. Do you
Chad.
remember that interaction at all? And can you give us a little backstory there?
Yeah. I mean, I remember, I was telling him at the time, he must have been a position coach, but, his older brother actually played at Boise as well. So, big Boise connection there. And then I actually met his parents randomly when I was doing draft training in 2019 at a restaurant there, and they were like, yeah, our son's a coach in the NFL, and got to talk to them for a little while. So I met pretty much all the Steichens, it felt like, in Boise. So kind of a cool connection.
Did you tell the parents at the time, like, hey, well, if your son's a coach, can you give me a job?
Yeah.
How did that go?
I don't think, not at the time, but, everything kind of comes full circle, I guess.